Surprise! Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to this impromptu, soulful Sunday messages to support your soul in this now moment. I'm not even sure why I'm here today. It is June 1st, 2025. And I've been strongly guided. Today's Monday in my world, so I have to be at the job in less than 2 hours. And I felt this really insistent call to come in front of the computer. And I'm like, are you serious right now? So here I am. Let's see what's coming through for us. A very warm welcome to all of you. For those who are new, my name's lisalyle. And I don't appear, I think, as frantic as I may in this moment. Like there's an excited energy about. And I feel like a little bit on a time crunch as I connect here with you all today. So perhaps that's what we're feeling as we move into June 2025. Where's the time going? Oh my goodness, time is passing us by in the blink of an eye. It's June. So let's tune in and see what's going on here. At this time, I'd like to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, with the intention of connecting and supporting all of those who are guided to this message at any time they may be guided, to follow the pathway of joy and heaven on earth via our very own calm central nervous systems. So as I was saying, my name is lisalyle. Yeah. That is the message, I guess, Mo. And there goes the notification on my phone. So yes, this is all confirmation. And I feel like, I have to say to all of you, first of all, my name's lisalyle. Very warm welcome to all of you who are new here and just finding this space. I trust that you will be graced by the loving exchange that takes place here. And thank you so much for showing up, 222. And if you resonate with anything that's shared, please do hit that subscribe button. And let's really support the Thrive energy that we are all in at this time. It's quite a ride. For those of you who have been traveling with me for a while, thank you so frigging much. I am so delighted to reacquaint myself with your beautiful energy in this timeline as we shift and transform through the density that has been our individual experience. May we continue to heal and rise and thrive so that we may support others within our soul tribe to do the same. Hey, Mo, welcome. And thank you so much. You are so wise. And yeah, that's probably, Mo says here, way to follow your guidance, even when you have no idea why. And maybe that's the message. And perhaps it is. Another message that's coming through, and I feel that's a part of it, we all have an idea in our head what life is supposed to look like, right? What our life's supposed to look like, what our path of service is meant to look like, what we're here to produce. And I think as humans, HUE, living in the density of the third dimension, I think what happens to us is we get caught up in our thoughts. Remember, we had the message a few weeks ago, a month ago, 6 weeks ago. It's our thoughts about our feels that keep us spinning our wheels. And so perhaps there's something about that. Perhaps the best way that we can support our mission, our path of service, is simply by showing up and following that inner guidance. Like literally, I was in the bathtub. I was going to have a long soak. I had the essential oils in the tub. That was my preparation for the day. And literally, I wasn't in there 5 minutes and it was like, clean yourself up. And this is what you're doing. And, it feels like a part, and Gemini season it's the polarities, right? Let's say the feelings versus the thoughts. So it feels like we're just asked to be present in the moment and to really let go of the idea of what our path of service looks like and follow the inner guidance, the inner nudges, the intuitive knowing in the moment, and go with it. Go with it, flow with it, see where it takes you. And it's taken me today to sit here in front of you feeling excited and joyful, and although, somewhat confused, because what are we actually talking about? And perhaps we're talking about, perhaps that's the whole entire message as we get Tristan's tale. There was a couple of decks that wanted to be worked here today, which was clear. The Magdalene Oracle, to support the remembering of the sisterhood. And for the sisterhood to know, and I want to stress this, although it may not feel so in the third dimension, the sacred masculine is supporting us and is supporting all the works that we do. And we just have to keep the faith and know that this is true. And that's the biggest part of this journey, I feel, is like always keeping the faith, always nurturing our faith, and, not allowing ourselves to be, let's say, diminished or discouraged because things haven't unfolded as rapidly as we would like. Time moves rapidly in the third dimension. In the spiritual realms, it's a little more, the word that comes to mind is lackadaisical, and yet it's not, because as the channel of the spiritual, we have work to do. We really do. So let me find these decks, because of course they're not. Just a sec. I have to stand up here. My goodness. That's one of them. Archangel Michael. Oh, sorry, guys. I wasn't really prepared for this. I told you. I wasn't really planning on connecting here today. Where is that other deck? Oh, there it is, right in front of my face the whole time. And perhaps that's another message. It was literally right in front of my face the whole time. And perhaps that's another message. What is right in front of our face is what we're meant to be doing. And when we show up for ourselves, trusting our intuition, even though we don't feel like we have time, when the spiritual calls us to service, that's the best time to honor that call. So since Archangel Michael came out first and quickly, let's get a message or two from him. It's 1:22 now. So yes, we are the change. Things are changing. We're changing. This year feels like it's been a whirlwind to this point. And I would encourage you, if you're feeling tired, like for some reason or other, I was up until like after 4 a.m. And then I woke up early as the sun was coming up, or I woke up just after 6. The sun was up, and I'm like, there's no way I can go and start my week like this. So I went back to bed, and I didn't get out of bed until like 11:30 or something like that. That's unheard of for me. And yet I feel rested. And, I feel that as we move through these changing times, and in particular, Gemini season, there's a real call to just, perhaps it's the lackadaisical call. Just flow with it. Just go slow, because it feels that by the time we get to the solstice, look at that. Service. Service. By the time we get to the solstice, June 20th, we're going to be in full steam. And I feel that in my own experience with this space, with all of you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited by the growth of this space. I'm so excited by the new people that we're meeting in the communities live, the new family that we're meeting. And I'm really feeling this opening, this great expansion that's right on the horizon. And why is that? Because we continue to trust that we are here in service for a greater cause than, this human experience is merely a pause, if you will. In our human life is almost like a pause in the grand scheme of things in the spiritual realms. And we're here to, in service to our immortal nature. We are also here in service to restore what is sacred here on this planetary realm, and seeing ourselves as the seed, the mustard seed, the seed of faith, growing in our confidence as we show up for ourselves and as we do the things. It was 1022, aligning again with that 122. And there's 2 people here live and 2 thumbs up. So thank you so much. And if you're here now watching the replay and you're resonating, hit that thumbs up, drop a heart and comment down below. Let me know that you're catching this vibe. You're feeling it too. And who's feeling grateful to be alive? We're not here to do it like everyone else. And you know what? The sooner we give our selves permission to simply be who we are, to show up for ourselves as we are, to do what feels right for us in our experience, as long as we are not causing ourselves or another harm, you know what? I say go for it. 1111. You are the gateway of this everlasting life, and you're here to experience the flow of emotions. You're here to experience the creative flow of the sacral chakra. You are here to experience union and connection with the other, the sacred lover, where you're both elevating and lifting one another up. 6, the choice point. And we could have 6, right? Because we've got the 33 here. 6, we're the ones here to flip the script via the pathway of the master, who's showing up for service, is showing up for duty every single day. And the duty is the heart space. My finger, just an update on the infected finger. It is healing, but it still looks absolutely disgusting. It's so gross. But I find I can't keep it covered so much because the infection's got to come out. So if you're feeling a little wobbly today as we start the month of June, if you're feeling that, if you're resonating with this, good fortune is on the horizon. They said to look at the bottom because you are here in service to your eternal soul. And it's the same image that is on the deck. And this is Archangel Michael all up in our sauce, all up in our space, saying, go for it. You've been at this long enough to know. Who cares? Who cares what anyone thinks? Stop thinking so much. Stop thinking so much. Are you flowing? Are you in the moment without knowing where the moment is leading? And I actually feel calmer in the 12, 13 minutes that we have been connected here. It's like not that I was anxious or anything. I was excited and I was like, come on, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I got to go to the job. And it's like, no, you're going to do this. This is the work of your heart. This is what you're here for, to show up in unexpected ways in the moment for yourself and others. Because as I show up for myself, I am showing up for others. And as I show up for others, I am showing up for myself. So it's this beautiful exchange of energy. So thank you so much for even tuning in, to this message today. I'm so grateful. And again, whenever you find it, that is the moment you're meant to find it. I'm so grateful. And gratitude comes out. Kuan Yin. Sisters, brothers, please be gentle and compassionate with yourself. This card goes so perfectly with the 33, the consciousness of the light of Christ, feminine or masculine Christ. Depends what vessel you're in. Waking up, showing up for self, practicing self-forgiveness, because in self-forgiveness, you release the other and let the other off the hook as well. Right? We can't forgive others until we have forgiven ourselves. And this is, again, life on your life's terms, life on your terms, showing up for yourself, not causing harm for the other. And knowing that as you do 1441, you are the seed of change that is making breakthroughs. We're doing it. We're like halfway into this Gregorian 2025, and we are literally doing it. We are doing it. Are you feeling it? And if you're not, perhaps spending more time in this space, which is incredibly grounded, rooted, and as a, as a result, incredibly in the solar power. It feels like our solar power is coming online. It's like starting up the engine, if you will, starting up the wind turbine. I mean, it should be pretty easy to do because the winds of change have been whipping through for days, for weeks, for months, for years. Let's be honest. For years, we've been drifting around, floating around, trying to find our way. Yeah, we are almost halfway through this Gregorian universal 9 year. And what's happening now? Everything that was, um, everything we imagined, everything that was predicted, let's say, everything that was intuited back in November and December of 2024 here in this space is coming true, folks. It is, I'm so freaking excited. Now I'm getting amped up again. I'm going to fly through this week at the job and I'm going to bring the light of the Christ of delight, of service, of joyful fulfillment to the table each and every day. And I'm going to dress in my own unique way. I'm thinking I may wear this dress today over a pair of pants. I don't know. We'll see. Rock in the warehouse I will be. And it's like, you know what? Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. We are transformed by accepting and acknowledging that we are the light, that we are unique and different. We're the weirdos, the misfits, the mystics, the one who came here for a different experience. And perhaps to this point in time, it hasn't been that different. And yet when you make the choice and decision to show up as yourself, for yourself, in service to the divine, there is nothing that can stop your thrive. There is nothing that can stop your shine. Trust your heart more. Trust your heart more. Go for they're saying something, go for the special du jour, like the special of the day. That's where your gifts lay, in your ability to show up for yourself in the moment. 1744, which would have been 8-8. When you show up for yourself in unexpected ways, even when you don't understand why you're doing it, you do it, and good fortune arrives on your doorstep. There's the other 8. The 888, good fortune. You are not here for a normal human experience. You are here for the awakened or the awakening human experience by taking responsibility for how you feel in the moment. Of course, your healing is mandatory. There's no way around it. That would be spiritual bypassing. Those of you guided to this channel, you're not here for the bypass. You are here for the breakthrough and the break free and the thrive, seeding an experience that's new for humanity, HUEMANITY, that is truly the experience of heaven on earth by being the vessel, by being the gateway that is a calm central nervous system, so that we can feel the experience of joy, so we can feel our inner guidance and then take action to trust our inner guidance. It feels, as I say that, it feels that as we move towards the Lion's Gate, we're only at June 1st. As we move towards the Lion's Gate, though, there's something about your courage and inner fire growing. So trust the seeds that you are being encouraged to sow in the moment. Cause yourself no harm and do no harm to others, and live your best life on your terms, aligned with the divine and what the divine would like for you to do, which is to serve. And all service, any and all service, begins with the self. It's not selfish. That is That's an old program. That's an old tape. That's a lie we were all told, that it was selfish. Another lie that we were told, that it was boastful or egocentric to be proud of ourselves. Heck, I'm sitting here in front of you incredibly proud of myself. And you ought to be proud of yourself too. We have overcome a lot. We have worked through, we have cleared through a lot of stuff. We all have our own stuff and we're doing it. So please take a moment today, whenever that day is for you, and express some gratitude. Show yourself some love. Be proud of yourself simply because you showed up today. Hit that thumbs up button, drop a comment down below, begin to engage, release yourself from the cage. This kind of feels like I'm seeing the image. I'm trying to think what card that is. They're showing me an image. I've got to find the deck now. Jeez. They're showing an image of the heart in a cage, the heart in a cage. And it feels like we're at this space. What is that card? It could be like the death card, where like we're in the space to let our heart out of the cage transform. I can't believe, but I'm a good student. I will look for the card, and I trust that they've led me to the right deck here. Let's see. Sorry, everyone. Or sorry, not sorry. I'm just, perhaps this is showing you live, real time, how it works, how the divine really works. Thank you, Colleen Dickinson. I am grateful for you too, sister. Oh my gosh, this better be the deck. They wouldn't have done this. And if it's the last card, I'll go through. Oh, there it is. It's not the last card. It's the devil card. That's what I was seeing. The devil's in the details. Because what I was seeing was the cage opening up, right? I was seeing the cage opening up. And if we flip the devil on its head, it's lived. We've lived our best life. The devil has been all around. We have, and again, like, I'm not necessarily saying like, this is an energetic, not necessarily a visual, right? It's an energetic. Yeah, it was the right deck. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. So this is an energetic of us letting our heart out of the cage, letting ourselves be seen. I'm telling you, you think you've all seen me? And now I feel like I'm really able again, once again, because there's been moments in time over the 12, 13 years that I've had this channel, there's been some heaviness that we've had to move through. When we connected back here in 2012, the divine feminine was angry. She was rising up, and it was guided by that energy of Isis and that, that powerful divine feminine magic, the mystic who had been repressed and abused and all these other things to get to that point where she began to wake up. And we got a clean slate. We were told that at the Lionsgate in 2012. We got a clean slate. And a lot of people thought, this girl's nuts. Lisa's crazy. What's she talking about, a clean slate? Life has been treacherous since that time. Yes, I've been living it too. I've been with you. Are you new here? It hasn't been easy. And yet, you know what? When we continue to keep showing up for ourselves, even when we don't understand, even when it may seem like we're more and more isolated, those of you who resonate with what I share, ours is very much a solitary walk where we interweave with the others, and then we go to our space like the hermit. We're in a universal 9. The hermit is the archetype. We go to our space and we heal and we retrieve more wisdom that has been covered under the density of the devil being in the details. We all live in a dimension, this third dimension here on Mother Earth at this time, that has been so manipulated and deceived. I'm so grateful for those of you who have the ability to see the lines in the sky, who have the ability to see how humans Humankind, HUE, is being played against one another. Elbows up, chicken dance. How do we feel now, everyone? What are we doing to heal? And how are we showing up for ourselves so we can go forth and lead the way, letting our heart out and trusting that by doing so, this is how we connect and join with others of like vibe, right? That's here to thrive, that's here to experience joy and delight of the adult child who is, let's say, midway through their life. If you don't, it was 25 there, which is 7 7, lucky sevens. 7 7 is also about our physical body, right? So let your heart out. And remember, those of you who have been rolling with me for a while, back in November, December, the message came that 2025 was going, I was seeing the visual of the hermit with their lantern, opening the lantern out up and letting their star shine out. And so that's what this visual is. Put the hermit over here. This is the lantern, our heart, and we're showing it to the world. We're showing it to the world because it's healing. I'm not here sitting as, someone to tell you what to do or how to do it. I'm simply sitting here as another divine human, child of light, who has been in the trenches, in the thick of life. I'm here to show you that we can go forth and live our best life when we choose to show up for ourselves. It's okay to be different. We're meant to be. It's not like a cookie. We're not cookies in a cookie cutter making us all the same. We're different. We're meant to be in so many ways. And that is the beauty of what we're here to co-create. Authentically, uniquely, not terminally unique. We've got too many terminal unique people in the world, purple, green, blue, all kinds of, like a myriad of people who are so unique, they're actually not. And it's like those of you who are here living from the heart, trusting your heart, at least trying to heal your heart and open your heart, but you are all here for so much more. Otherwise, you still wouldn't be here at this 27 minutes into this impromptu live, right? Because you're feeling the vibe. You resonate with something. We're the same. As much as we're unique, the feelings, the heart of the matter is the same. The soul calling is the same. The human experience is different. And yet, when we get to the root of it, when we address the wounds and we begin to heal, it's not that different. We're not that different. Humans aren't that different. What has caused some of the biggest wounds in the collective? Religion, governments, the public education system currently causing many, many wounds. It's sickening. And so the unification, the division is created externally. The unification takes place internally in our day-to-day experience, moment to moment. Dawn, I love you. I really do. It was the right deck. And yeah, I'm walking through the fear. I feel fear like everyone else. I'm a mere mortal human, an immortal soul. This is what I'm here in service to. And I've long known that truth. I am the tree of life here and now, as are you. And we are meant to allow the waters of life to flow through and within us. And instead, what's happened is there's this cesspool of the waters in the collective that have been stagnant and not moving really through that sacral region supporting co-creation. That energetic has been, let's say, the vast majority of that has been toxic, right? Perpetuating wounds. And so if you're here to address all of that. You're here to set your heart free. You are here to co-create with the divine. I mean, our first card was service. After my big story, I don't know why I'm here today. I'm not sure what I'm meant to say. This is it. This is why we're here. And when we show up in the unexpected ways, even when we don't want to show up, that's when we really see the blessings. And this was under the good fortune card. Another 7, integrity. Yes. I am the golden light of divinity, co-creating with ease and abundantly. Like, oh man, yeah. Dawn, you've probably already seen the spelling thing there. So Dawn writes, courage isn't the absence of freak, but doing something while fear is there, but doing it anyways. So I know she was trying to say current is courage isn't the absence of fear, but I love it. Let your freak flag show. Let your freedom flag show. Let yourself be seen as the star of your own show. Remember, a couple weeks ago, back with the full moon, was it the Scorpio full moon? A couple weeks ago, we were getting the message that the karma had been cleared. The film had flown right off the reel. We were beginning a new cycle. We were beginning a new um, uh, chapter, if you will. This is it. This is it. June is the beginning of this abundant floodgate opening up for each and every one of us when we choose to show up for ourselves in the moments, all moments, and especially those moments we don't understand and we're not sure what we're here to do. Have faith, have trust. I trust that something here has resonated with you, 3113. Divine Feminine Rising. I'm feeling it. We're on the verge of the thrive. The thrive is here for us now. I see you. I feel you. I love you. I've been guided to let you know that tomorrow we will be doing interactive angel messages live at 11:44. I will, although they'll be done live, I will at the beginning, I'll engage with anyone who may be here live. I find that it's when I'm receiving messages to deliver it in that way, like the interactives, it can become a little distracting. So I'm going to stay focused on delivering those messages tomorrow. Without, like, I will engage obviously, but I really, it's about reaching as many of our family as we can. And I don't want to get caught up, like sidetracked and distracted. It just seems a little wishy-washy. And we want to be clear as we forge forward our path to our happy destiny, our joyful fulfillment, and the abundance of co-creating as a vessel of the divine. I look forward to connecting with you all here tomorrow live for angel messages. If you can't join us live, please do check the replay later on. For those of you who are here live, Dawn and Colleen Dickinson, thank you so much for showing up. Titha from France, thank you so much for showing up. I love you all so much. And yeah, just know that you are truly like your family. I see you. I feel you. I love you. I'm so grateful for your presence in my life in the here and now. Until next time, everyone, take good care.